everybody, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video today, I'm going to be doing this fall inspired makeup look. I got inspired by Maddie Bernard. Editing Marisa, do not forget to post what look I'm trying or getting inspired by, okay? So yeah, I got inspired by Maddie Bernard, and she's on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, you know what I mean? And I love her eye looks. Whenever she does them on IG, on her IG videos and everything, it just looks so good and so seamless. And I was like, oh, just let me do it one more time, see how it comes out, because I've literally tried to film this look like 3 different times already. So yeah, it came out really good because you're watching this video apparently. But yeah, it came out super cute and I'm really in love with this look. I cannot wait to go out and take a picture with it and everything. You know, me trying to stay consistent or whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and everything, and let's go ahead and jump into it. Hey everybody, welcome back. So as you guys can see, I already did one eye because I was just so lazy and I just felt like doing it off of camera, okay? Because I mean, it's already a hassle doing one eye. Imagine doing 2 eyes on camera. So I might be a little bit quiet in this video or whispering because I have some people here today fixing some stuff in my garage or whatever. So yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed having them hear me talk to myself in my filming room. So yeah, also I got a new light and I'm really excited about it. I finally got the batteries that goes to the lights. So if my lighting is different, and that is why. If you guys want to know what light I use, I'll link it down below because it was very affordable. So yeah. Okay, so for today's look, I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty Snap Shadow palette in the number 3. I have 2, I have 3 and 5. I haven't played with these on camera and I haven't been picking these up often, but these are my favorite things ever. They're super cute, super compactable or whatever. I'm going to be using this shade right here, the maroon shade, and it's called Shots Fired. I'm going to be picking it up on this Morphe M433, and I'm only picking up the smallest amount because I want to focus this more on the inner part. This look, I'm basically going like inspired off of Maddie Bernard on Instagram. I love her eyeshadow looks. I think they're so freaking pretty. But I've literally been watching her Instagram videos over and over and over and over, and I've finally figured out how she comes to like get that really pretty eye look. So I'm going to be doing that today. So I'm taking the maroon shade and I'm going to be lightly putting it on. This is a fall inspired look, that's why I did go with maroons. And I'm going to be placing that shade out on the outer part, again with the most lightest hand. And instead of going all the way up to the eyebrow like I used to do, I'm going to be curving it in to the inner socket of the eye. Now the trick, using a fluffy brush and blending out that harshness. But I'm not really bringing it up, I'm just going to be keeping it right here, but I just want it to be blended. Just like that, super cute. Now I'm going to be taking the same shade on this Morphe brush. Okay, so I'm going to be placing that shade in the inner part. And I want to keep that focus more on the inner part. I don't really want the outer part of the crease to be dark at all. So I'm going to be focusing the darkness a little bit right here on the inner part, or the inner portion of my eye. So we're basically done with that. If I need to, I will darken it up later on in the video. But now I'm going to be taking the same shade on that smaller blending brush. And I'm going to be creating a smoked out liner. Now with this, I do have a hard time. So I'm going to be taking this liner brush and I'm just going to be creating where I want that smoked out effect to stop. So I want it to stop about right there. And now I'm going to go ahead and just fill that bad boy in. there like that. It's already coming together. Look how cute. And my AC decided to come on, so literally I've filmed this look at least 3 times from my last video, which was the clothing haul. I tried to do this look 3 different times and it just wasn't a vibe for me. Like, I like my lighting to be a certain way. I like everything to look a certain way, and it just wasn't. So when that happens, I literally just won't film it or I won't post it or anything. And I need to stop being that way, but I mean, am I? I'm so OCD when it comes to stuff like that. So we're basically done with the eye look, but I'm gonna be popping on a little bit of shimmer. I've never been the one to do shimmer, but for this I really do. But for this I really do want to do it. So I'm gonna be taking this really pretty, like, orangey copper. It's like a copper tone maroon, to be honest, but it's a light maroon, and it's called Heaven Scent. And I like this brush for that. This brush is the Morphe M422 brush, and I'm literally almost creating a cut crease, but without having to cut the crease, because I just find that that just takes so much time and I hate it. So I'm just packing that shade on. I don't really want to take it too high up because in her picture, which I will show you guys in a little bit, so I was meaning to show you guys that picture, but just kind of like left me a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with this darker maroon shade. It's like a purplish, and it is called Smash or Pass. And I'm just going to be blending that on the lash line, just because I don't want to put that lighter shade over, you know, that purple that we just did. Take away the color, the darkness, you know what I mean? Okay, so before I start with my face and everything, I want to let y'all know that everything that I've been using in this video, or that I am going to be using in this video, is basically brand new to my channel, okay? It's probably not brand new in stores, but that's okay. Everything is brand new to me. I have never used it before. Well, I mean, I have, but in this video, you know, I've never used it before on my channel. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this e.l.f. Retro Paradise Primer Glow Oil. This is really good stuff, a very good primer. I think it was only $7, and I just like it. It's like really good. And I don't put that much, but I probably did put a lot. Yeah, I did. And I just like the way it makes my skin feel so smooth, because as y'all can tell, I have a lot of breakouts and stuff on my face. Because my skin has just been doing really not so good lately. Probably because my job and everything requires me to wear a hat and a face mask and stuff. So as y'all can see, I've had like a lot of breakouts on my chin area and a lot of breakouts on my forehead and stuff. And I am the one to mess with them. Like, I like to pick at my breakouts and whatnot. It's just me. It's just what I do. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. It says it brightens, smooths, firms, hydrates, and evens out. I am in the shade Y434. And I've been liking this lately compared to my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. This is very like a more thin consistency, like a thin formula. My NARS one is more of a medium to full coverage. This one is a sheer to full coverage, which I don't mind. I mean, I didn't mind before because I didn't have like any breakouts or anything, but lately I've been having a lot of breakouts, so I don't really mind still using it though, you know, because I bought it. But I like the formula, and I like the way it makes my skin look very, what's the word? Youthful, but I mean, I'm already young, so just healthier. It makes my skin look healthier, and I like that. Okay, just gonna blend it out with this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And I like doing this step first because it is such a thin formula that you don't want to like go in with your beauty blender and have that beauty blender just absorb all the product. So that foundation was, oh, it was expensive, okay? All right, so for a new concealer, I also picked up a concealer from Makeup Forever. This is the Matte Velvet Skin 24-Hour High Coverage Concealer, and I got mine in the shade 4.1. I got this because I knew that this foundation was going to be more skin-like and sheer, and this is very full coverage, okay? Very full coverage. It's really thick too, and that's mainly why I like it also. But I only put it on the inner corner and outer corner of my eye because I don't really like it when it's like super everywhere, you know? This is such a high coverage concealer that I don't think you need to do that with this concealer personally. But if you like super full coverage, then I just say put it everywhere. But what I used to do back then, or a few months ago, I used to bring my concealer all the way, I'm talking about all the way down from the inner corner down to the nose, all the way over here. I don't do that anymore because I found that it made my under eye look super elongated, and my contour or my bronzer would look like it was all the way down here. And I just, you know, looked at some pictures the other day and I just noticed how different everything was. But I still do put it right here because I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation right there. So yeah, that's all I do with that concealer. And now I'm going to go in, and you don't have to do this. One concealer is enough, but I like to go in with like more than one. I go in with 3. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish, and I got mine in the shade Medium Beige. This is more of a peachy. I didn't break it. Okay. This is more of a peachy undertone, and I like that just to cancel out the darkness under my eyes, because I do have darkness under my eyes, and I do get sleep. I just have darkness there. And I like to put it right here also, cover up some blemishes if I have to. And I'll also put it right here on the sides of my mouth because it helps just lift the face up, and I think that really is just so nice in pictures when you do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some right here, middle of the forehead, and I do not go all the way up with this anymore. I used to go all the way, like almost to the center of my forehead, all the way around. I don't do that anymore. I don't really like that look. And this is concealer, you know, whenever you blend it out with your beauty blender, it will, you know, blend out to the middle of your forehead, so you might as well just not use a lot. Now, another concealer. I like to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer, and I like mine in the shade 330. This one's old, to be honest. I've had this for a while, but it still has some in there, so I'm not going to throw it away until it's empty, okay? Until it's empty. But I go in with this concealer specifically for the middle and center of my nose. Just like that. And I'll also bring that right here on the side of my nose. Just like that, just because I like the way it looks. And this one's not as thick. It is a matte, like it does set matte, which I like, but it's not as thick as the Makeup Forever one. And that one's really thick, okay? So what I do is I just let all my concealers sit on my face for like maybe a minute, 2 minutes tops, okay? You do not want this to sit on your face forever, because the Fenty one and the Makeup Forever one are so matte, you know, they're matte coverage. I don't know, full coverage, but they're matte, you get me. It will leave like a mark on your face, and if you try to like blend it out really hard with a beauty blender or a brush, then it'll probably just lift it off, and you don't want that, okay? You don't. So now I'm going to be blending out my chin. I always start in my chin first. I just like to. And my outer corner of my mouth. I'm gonna let that one right there sit for a little bit because I have like this dark mark. that I hate dark marks, and I hate the fact that, oh, I got a little bump right there. And I hate the fact that I break out in general, but like I hate the fact that I pick at my skin. I cannot stand seeing a little bump anywhere at all, even if it's the most smallest little one ever. I will pick at it and pick at it until it gets really bad and ugly, and then I'll end up popping it, and then it just gets even worse, okay? It's bad. So now for the under eyes, because I'm trying to teach y'all my favorite things to do, you know, my new face routine. But if y'all want like a super duper in-depth video, then let me know. I like to blend out the outer part first, and then I'll go in the inner corner and blend that out. Just go under the eyes and everything, like usual. Okay, so another new thing that I've been adding to my routine is I have been cream contouring my nose. I feel like it makes my nose look really good naturally, not like super overdone or anything like that, but we'll see how it looks on camera, because I know in like real life it makes me look real good, you know, but like I said, we'll see. So I like to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaving Stick, and this one is in the shade 410 Cocoa. So what I do is I don't go in with the actual stick. I actually use this Morphe M167 brush, and I coat both sides, all the way around, and all that stuff, and I take a lot of it, to be honest. And I'll go from almost the eyebrow, and I'll go in 2 straight lines. So you can make it as wide or as thin as you want, but I like to do it somewhat thin, but not too thin. So I do it like that. Okay, I will go in, if I can find it, I found it, with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer, and I'll just take that wand right in the middle of my nose. Right there, just like that. I know I just did it, but it's just something, I don't know, I have to do it. And then I'll go back in with the same brush, and I'll just perfect those lines. Just like that. And then I'll kind of take the rest around the nose, like that. So that is basically what I do for that. But now I'm going to be taking this old brush that I've had for like ever. And do you see it? That makes me mad. I'm going to take this old brush that I've had forever. I got this off of Amazon years ago. And I'm going to be, because it's kind of angled. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's kind of angled. And I liked using that side to press in all of this. And then I'll just pounce it in. I don't really like to like scrape at it or anything. I like to pounce it in, and I'll go all the way up into the eyebrow and everything. And if you want your eyebrows a little bit more defined or whatever in the front, then you can just go back in with your eyebrow pencil or whatever you use. I don't really do that, but we'll just see how this turns out after. So I have like a slight little bump right here on this side of my nose, and I don't have it on the other side. I don't know why. It's just something that's there. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just pinch it. And then I will blend this out on the bridge. Just like that. Okay, now going in with this Patrick Tall Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the shade She's That Girl. I love the packaging. I think it's really cute and simple, you know. I'm going to be taking this powder one, since I forgot to do the cream one. And I'm going to be placing that on my cheeks. Oops. And And I like a lot of blush. They always say like blush is the first thing to leave. I don't really know because my blush kind of stays on for a very long time. Probably because I do not touch my face at all. I'm going to reapply that blush in just a little bit, but for right now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. And now I'm going to be bronzing my forehead, but the thing is that I do not take it all over my forehead like I used to. I just put it right here on the sides of my eyebrows, just like that, and brush it into the hairline. And I only take one side of the brush, like y'all can see that this side has a little bit more product. And I would just use that side to bronze my skin up. I haven't found a bronzer that I feel like will do good on my skin. I really do want to try the Fenty ones, but I'm kind of afraid to like pay that much money and not like it. But I mean, I've liked everything else that I've recently purchased, so maybe I should just get the Fenty one to try. Okay, so I just went in with MAC Cork like usual, and now I'm going to be taking this Fenty Beauty Slip Shine Sheer lipstick in the shade Makeout Break. This is a freaking cute lipstick, okay? Like, it's really sheer, but it still has pigment in it. And I love it. This has been my favorite thing. So cute, okay, so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, set my face and everything, put my eyelashes on, put some mascara on and stuff, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay, everybody, so here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this talk through video, this little tutorial, or whatever you want to call it. I had a lot of fun filming this look, something very out of my comfort zone. I never actually film any type of looks like this or do any type of looks like this at all when it comes to color or playing with color or anything like that. I just don't do it. But I had a lot of fun doing this look. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, just so you can help me out a little bit. So yeah, if you guys would like to see any other type of look and a certain type of color or anything like that, then go ahead and let me know. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't posted like I said I was, because I'm so OCD when it comes to my videos coming out really good. But yeah, hopefully now that I got this new light and everything just comes out really good and just like very seamless or whatever. And I finally got my camera settings right, so yay for that. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on my next one because I have to go and cook some Chinese food. I'm hungry. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you